Jen, and today we're going to look at Pilates exercises that typically take place on the reformer, but that we will change to take place on the mat so that you can use a TheraBand, and these are part of the kneeling arm series. For the tall kneeling series, you will place your TheraBand into a door, and the TheraBand will be about 2.5 feet from the floor. And remember, with the tall kneeling series, this can be done actually in a seated position like I am doing right now. It can be done in tall kneeling like I'm going to teach. It can also be done seated on a chair, on a box, on blankets. So really find the modification that works best for you. From here, you'll come into tall kneeling, and let's hold above the knots for today. First, let's work with our pelvis. So see if you can lengthen up, move the pelvis forward, and make sure if you have a pelvic shift that you're adjusting for your shift. You're also adjusting for any rotation through your pelvis. And then from here, you'll just take your arms straight back, keeping the height and keeping the width through your ribs and also through your collarbone. You can adjust yourself forward to make it a little bit less resistant, or you can adjust yourself back to make it more resistant. So as you're working your arms, you're keeping your thoracic area of collapse expanded. You're keeping your pelvis centered and neutral. And you're also opening the collarbones nice and wide. After you do 10 to 12 of those straight arms, you can scoot back a little bit for more resistance. And again, you can change your seated position if you want to do this next thing from a kneeling position. You can stay in tall kneeling. And we'll pull the elbows straight back for some rows. Try to grow a little bit taller and try to grow a little bit wider. And again, you'll do anywhere from 10 to 12 here. And then you can come back down to kneeling. And we're going to sit for this last one. If sitting is hard for you, go ahead and sit up on some blankets or on a box. So from your seated position, take your hands into the loops. And first, just get nice and tall through your spine. See if you can level out the weight of your sits bones so that each sit bone has equal weight into the mat. Grow even taller, and then without rounding your spine, see if you can hinge back just a wee bit. That might activate your abdominal. And then we'll take bicep curls here. keeping the elbows lifted. Bringing the fists towards the temples of the head. And keep growing out of your spine, even with this slight hinge back. And you'll do 10 to 12 repetitions here as well. Thanks for joining me today. Once again, my name is Jen Gorman. I am a patient advocate and teacher for people with scoliosis and spinal fusions. I teach Pilates and yoga, and I'm also a personal trainer. If you'd like to find out more about me, or if you have any questions, you can find me at scoliosisandbackcare.com. Have a wonderful day.